Listen. Ooh, listen. She is taking baby steps to love you. She is taking baby steps trying to learn how to love you again. You mishandled her. You mishandled her love. So now she has to take baby steps with you. She has to take baby steps with you to love you again. Listen, y'all, listen. I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. And ooh, I be seeing them girls be doing their hands like this. I be like, what is going on? Y'all, look at this shirt. He will heal. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, honey. I'm about to read you what I wrote, honey, because you know I be watching stuff and it be just coming like, ooh. And then I just have to write on it, honey. But listen, I wrote this on July 29th, 2025. And it says, she is taking baby steps to love you again. Yes. Yes, she is. That's what it's called. She is taking baby steps to love you again. But this time, she's not walking by herself. She's making sure that she is not letting her emotions get the best of her. Yeah. And we talk about a married husband and wife, just to be clear here, okay? She is trying to make sure that her views are not clouded. She is trying to make sure that her views are not clouded by, I missed you so much, because you had left for a little bit. No, hunty, she is truly trying to get a clear view of if she can trust you again. Yeah. She is taking baby steps to love you again. You took her heart for granted. You stepped out on her. I mean, that pain was deep, deep. Yes, Hunte, she is taking steps to build back intimacy by saving her feelings in order to find her healing. Honey, do you hear me? Hunte, she is choosing to love. That is why she is taking baby steps with you again. Honey, you hear that? Did you hear that? Now, that last part I got from Purpose, not Purpose, Five Love Languages at one part on page 49, and I'll read that to you on Friday. But y'all, that last part where it says that she let me see. She is taking steps to build intimacy back by sharing her feelings in order to find her healing. Honey, I'm telling y'all, if you ain't got that book, you need to get that book. I am so glad that I did not return that book. Okay, but let me just get on to this right here, honey. There be some real situations going down. And see, people don't understand that there be some situations, meaning like when the husband steps out. Okay, he steps out. Sometimes they just get hypnotized and things. I'm just letting you know, because people want to act like this stuff does not happen, and it really does. Okay, But when it comes to that woman, because sometimes there are different parts that are coming to that. Like when he really realizes that he made a sincere mistake. Because there are men that realize that when they have stepped out, they come back and they come back real. That's in one of my other videos that I have. Okay, because it happens, and I hate it when people don't talk about that. People just think it's all roses, Learn. Oh my God, I was finna say something about the 5 love languages again, because when that reality hit and that love is gone, now you have to really put in some work. It seems like per reading that book, that's when you really have to put in some work. But you know what? You can't be playing no games, meaning like whatever the situation is, you have to be like he said, genuine. You have to come back real. Now, he ain't say anything about cheating, but he talks about being genuine in that book. Okay. But when it comes back to what I'm talking about, when even if it's her, because I have known some persons where a woman has stepped out and he took her back. It was hard, but he took her back. And that's rare when you hear a woman have a situation like that where she steps out. And sometimes hard for the man to take the woman back. Okay. Sometimes when he beat and stepped out and had a whole child or something. He just get caught up in it, and nobody ever talks about how the woman came on to the man. Nobody ever talks about that. They just think sometimes he's just cheating, and sometimes he is cheating, but sometimes them women be to hypnotize you and you can't get up out of that soul tie. And then not only that, you be done had a child on her. Okay, now let me get on back to her, because this is about her. Because she be taking baby steps to love you. And you think that's easy? She has to slowly see that she can trust you. But you have to honestly come back. You have to come back sincere. And there are some men that come back sincere. They be then slipped up and just got all up into, oh God, I don't know. Who knows what? Just got into some mess that they really, I don't know what could have took. Well, I do know what could have took place, but I have to keep the identity of these people sacred. But I'm just saying, like, you really have to take time with her and understand her. And then, oh God, this is I'll be watching my skits, right? And so with this particular skit, she takes him back. Okay. He's sorry. You can see that he's sorry. And I hope they don't turn this skit no other way, because if it is, I'm truly not watching the skits no more. I'm telling you, I'm not, because when you see that a woman has went through that much pain and then she's still gonna sit up here and try to be with you, and you gonna it better not go the other way. That's all I gotta say. But let me get on back, okay? And I know you would probably have to do that to keep the viewers, but you will lose me as a viewer. I'm telling you. So anyway, now that he has this situation and he got a whole baby, right? So if he has a whole baby, you can't be saying, I don't think I can accept him. Okay. You cannot be saying that, because if I was him, I know it's hard. I'm just saying, because I've seen this happen and people have worked through it, right? And I told you when I told you, and I'm gonna get back on it, but I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. And I told you when my ex had brought his girlfriend to the party or whatever, and then she was like, yeah, I don't know, she was trying to say something to make me mad or whatever, like, yeah, we're gonna have babies or whatever. And I was like, oh, and I'll keep them. That kind of stuff does not bother me, because in my mind, this is how I think. My son is the only child. So if he had another kid by somebody, yes, I want him to know his brother and sister. I just don't have time for what people be tripping off of. No. Am I saying we're gonna be like, oh, lots of die? We're gonna have, we all no, I ain't saying we finna be no sister wives. Let's make that very clear, honey. What I'm saying to you is somebody gotta be mature about the situation. Somebody gotta let the kids know each other, because they have nothing to do with that. They have nothing to do with it. So why not love the child, even though he may have stepped out? Why not? That's just me. That is totally just me. This is my opinion. Okay. This is only my opinion, but it's a lot of women that will not be able to handle that, but I'm not her. Okay. Because I'm not her, but that woman has to, if she she can't have no feelings against that kid, because that kid ain't did nothing. The kid ain't asked to be here. Even though he came, he may have stepped out. He didn't ask to be here. And you have to look at it like that. But you can't be telling your friends, I don't think I can accept him. What? You can't. Listen, this is just my opinion. This is how I roll when it comes to those type of things. Because if you love your kid, you want your kid to know his brother and sister. Okay, that's just me. Yeah, but listen, that is all I got, because she has to take baby steps. When there's so much stuff going on like that, she has to take baby steps. That's not to say that oh, and you know what else? It's going to take him. It's going to take the divine. Look at my shirt. I don't know what I got my back of my shirt on, but I can't flip back and come back like I wanted to. I got to fix it. But he will heal. That's what it says. He will heal. So it's going to take some, you really don't have to get in your prayer room, because some days you may want to just do a 1, 2, 3. Some days you may even want to do a 1, 2, 3 on them, because you'll be like, why did you put me in this mess? That's what you be want to do. You be want to be like, but you can't. Okay. Because you're working on getting back to what you can get. It may not get back to what you wanted to get back, but it can get back even better. I'm just going to stay to that, stay positive with it. But he has to come back sincere. If he does not come back, or even if she stepped out, ain't nobody got time for your games. Okay. Hey, I wanted to come back and add, I am not saying, let me make sure this light is right. Okay. Let's make sure. I am not saying that it is okay to step out on your wife. Okay, let's make that clear, because I don't want nobody to come back and be like, well, what are you saying? Are you saying that that's okay to do? No, I am not. I'm saying that those type of situations happen. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I've seen it happen. Okay, now on this channel, you know what we talk about, right? We talk about real life experiences, relationships for the mature, conversations that need to be had, enlightening, keeping you conscious, aware, and breaking generational curses, honey. So we gonna talk about that type of stuff, because we talking about real life experiences. Somebody didn't experience it and we know it, but people will run around here and act like everything is so on a cloud. It's all a bed of roses. No, some people have made it through hard times. Okay. And their stories need to be told too. Real life experiences from people, stories that I may have heard. You have to keep their names private. But stuff like this happens, and it's not always la la land. Okay, on this channel you're gonna get a mixture of things. Okay, but it seems like what works the best is the relationship topics, and sometimes when I get into my conscious awareness, I have to throw that in here because I just can't talk about one subject. Okay, I have to talk about a genre of subjects in different scenarios within those subjects. Okay, so that's all I wanted to come back. I wanted to really make that clear that I am not saying that it's okay to step out, man, or be it man or be it woman. Okay, that is not what I'm saying. That's it. All right, that's it. Listen, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Oh, y'all, please start hitting that like button. Please start hitting the subscribe button. I've been getting a lot of subscribers, but I cannot hit these I am going to hit these 4,000 watch hours, but they keep taking my numbers down. And it looks like to me people are watching, but I know that they have their analytics running a whole different way. But y'all, if y'all made it through to the end of this video, can y'all just give me like a heart or something? Give me something where you can, some kind of little smiley face or something that I know that you watch the whole video, y'all. I'm finna get back on track. I had to finish my school stuff, and then we got a little break there, so I'll get more videos out. And another thing, YouTube be saying like, oh, just do what you can do. But then it seems like when you don't do it, they take your numbers down. Like I told you guys, I was at almost 891. I done went down to 810. I started doing the live videos. And what I'm doing with that, I'm going to have more structure. Last weekend, I don't think I had enough structure. And that live will be at 10 on Friday. So on Friday, Friday the 1st. Tomorrow's Friday, August the 1st. I will have a live. But anyway, that's too much, y'all. But listen, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank you to my new ones, and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl, and I'm so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversation.